democracy, and the American way of life. Let us honor their memory by continuing to uphold these values and by defending our nation. To your respect for our veterans and your commitment to preserving our nation's history, I would like to invite up here Kevin Zong and Charlie Zong to say a few words before we begin.
要让一种的这个等人家把的错下来，让想到我从来做多去多错，那公布的是想到国家看那基本上做好更好，古都做要到用吧考题，等到国家假设的陆工程。蒙阿美加没有美国去，上学到在被一种孤独者成程度，我哋那到后找到被一种孤独者，老叫做爬冷，我到莫当查波路德车头来，这后找到被叫孤那孤主，连来碰我包，莫找过年话嘢，莫找旅途，孤那孤主，我到叫被下来多，到底前咯，下来好到找。被处理这，这是大领导和他后找到被一种孤独者，我到多要被的话，为内特别处理找到，不能要一般孤独者是不，我找一找下就一，现在不能要一般要朋友有多生多找的钱了，为要现在我恰东恰老多找被对没对鸟，但是了甚至多找了的钱了，有人拿他花的到后被处理找到。多鸟被了往那，他我找到那路时候，这到后找到被叫你叫去，叫他们被省到都叫都叫去，都让财王，学多工多抽，被叫古都找，弄那天让学到在内层制度，当得了木头到在被叫莫门嘛，多工被弄那，古查理不能到到，古叫看那古都找，让学到在被工学古都找，我要把它在。多那共好，古都找老外的人多，共变很多。这种车到在中亚套，我搞到多那车间的路共好，SNGU 东共备共成路那天，种车到在古都一路普共居，听到都搞看那多共备共成路那天是没有势力，多从多共备路那天，种车到在 Superintendent 里亚搞就。个种多共变红了天，这种学到在被一种列种子，错能测度多得多最多共变红了天，种学到在被一种那种就美加往列种到时时后也之间多共变红了天，种学到在被叫 gas speaker， 我也多还有操备共成红了天，种学到在测度，好被多弄了，要一路最近我被测度有做到多。vì bên mong y mua dùng chân gì lo trong phứ địa tàu pan trả chạy ACL ở ít bộ gì cho ở trả tới cho chỗ chi tiền đó cho trả chạy assembly ít bộ xa chỗ chi trả tới ít bộ năng chi cho đại chế chế đồ bề vô tàn đi xì ở trả chạy nói ở trả chạy vào lu cầu trồng bề lu cầu chân mong ở mấy cả lu chi lì lu tỷ cầu chi nhớ tôi là chơi xóa xong lu chi lì lu tỷ cầu chi要变梦林的多，被对比上二千个包那找到大西那了，为要让的二查在那我路高中被铁里莫弄那，有人那他我找到被一种的这个等驾驶的，才能测度多工，变弄那用些到在才能测度。As
our distinguished airman from Beale Air Force Base proudly presents the color of the United States of America, Honor Guard. Please present the colors. please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance led by Juan Bareilles.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Take a seat and thank you, Airmen. Your professionalism and dedication to duty are truly appreciated.
Right, Dylan! Ah! Dolly, sir! Hey!
Come to appreciate the strength and spirit of a community that endured unimaginable hardships. Many of you know him as Mayor Steve Lee. Join us in welcoming Steve Lee as he guides us through the intricate tapestry of the Secret War of Laos, weaving together the voices of the past to illuminate the present and inspire the future. Steve Lee.
Thank you, Marie. 首先呀，我在叫我老师不怕不要首先的，都那个印度让比如讲的被大家来叫叫那么高铁叫到我大学内我们做些了过不得叫。So today I'm going to speak a little bit more English. The hope is for your neighbor, if they're able to interpret or translate for you, that would be super helpful. But really more importantly, my message is for the youngsters, those that were very fortunate to be born here and don't necessarily know the story that many of our elders have gone through. But before I go any further, I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge some dignitaries that are in the audience, particularly county superintendents from Yuba County, Andy Vasquez, as well as Seth Fear. Please stand and give a wave. You will be hearing from Andy a little bit later, as Andy is a Vietnam veteran as well. We also have the good fortune of having a couple of mayors here, actually. One all the way from Oroville, Mayor Pittman. I believe you could stand and give a wave. And of course, we have our very favorite Mayor Harris from Yuba City, who is here. Mayor Harris, if you could give a wave. And so we also have a few superintendents here. First superintendent is Yuba County, Rob Greger. We have Superintendent Fowler with the Marysville Joint Unified School District, as well as two of her trustees, Trustee Yang and also Gary Brittle. We also have Deputy Superintendent of Sutter County Office of Education, Joe Hendricks, who's here. And of course, we have our very own Superintendent of Yape Shua, Li Ya. If you could stand up and give a wave. He came all the way from Elk Grove. There he is. Yeah, thank you. And I think I got everyone. Did I give everyone, Marie? Okay, I hope I got everyone. If I miss you, let me know. Oh, I did forget one person, Councilman Kirchner. He was here briefly. He had to run to another event, so he didn't want to miss this, and he wanted to send his regards as he left to the other event. So this is really an opportunity for us to pause and acknowledge and recognize the contributions of those that came into the United States back in the 80s and late 70s. Ladies and gentlemen, honor veterans, on this Secret War of Laos Memorial Day, we gather to honor members, brave men and women who have made the ultimate sacrifice in service to our country. While we pay tribute to all of those who have served, it is important for us to recognize groups of veterans who have sacrifices often who have been overlooked and forgotten because this was a covert operation. Specifically, I wanted to reference AB 68 in 2003, codified in Education Codes, Section 5121.1.4, and also AB 2002 in 2018, codified in the Education Codes of 33540.5, which requiring the model curriculum, particularly to the Hmong history, including the Secret War of Laos. And as I see the California Department of Education begin to implement this across the state, I am very content that many of the school districts are beginning to implement this in their local schools. So during the Vietnam War, there was a covert military campaign that was waged in Laos by the United States and its allies. This conflict was known as the Secret War of Laos. Many who fought in the shadows, away from the public eye. Thousands of Americans, Laotians, Hmong soldiers fought bravely in these rugged jungles in the mountains of Laos, facing incredible challenges and danger. The veterans of the Secret War of Laos served with great courage, dedication, often enduring harsh conditions and unimaginable hardships. Their contributions were crucial to the overall war effort, but yet their sacrifices have gone unrecognized for far too long. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we remember and honor the men and women who served in the Secret War of Laos. We pay tribute to those who have fought valiantly, those who were wounded, and those who made the ultimate sacrifice. Their courage and selflessness will never be forgotten. As we gather on this day, we pause to remember that May the 14th is distinguished by the day in which thousands of Hmong had died in the process of fleeing Laos. Many of you have asked why across the nation have there been celebrations on May the 14th? Well, for clarification purposes, the veterans choose to celebrate May the 15th because that was the day in which the Hmong refugees became new Americans. And so that is what this event acknowledges and celebrates. That's what the veterans that you see before you today is recognizing. Let there be no mistake that May the 14th was the day in which thousands missed the opportunity to have their own country. That was the day in which thousands died in the process of fleeing their country. And so that being the case, today on the 18th is the day after the May the 15th, but certainly we wanted to cite it specifically that for many of you who are not aware and are a little bit puzzled as to why there's multiple celebration, the veterans that you see before you have authorized a celebration of May the 15th as the day in which the Hmong became new Americans here in the great United States of America. As we remember all of those who served our country, let us remember the veterans of the Secret War of Laos. Let us honor their service, their sacrifices, and their enduring legacy of courage and commitment. Today we gather to remember and honor the veterans of the Secret War of Laos, a conflict that remains shrouded in secrecy, but whose impact deeply felt by many who served and sacrificed in the shadows. As we reflect on the sacrifices made by the brave veterans, it is important to remember the stories of courage, dedication, and selflessness that embody the spirit of these veterans. Today I would like to share with you 3 stories that exemplify the remarkable bravery and unwavering commitment of these individuals. First story started with He didn't really anticipate to become a pilot, but instead he became a teacher. He learned how to read, he learned how to write. He put it